Yes, the people in Louisiana have seen the latest video of the mostly clear blue waters in the Gulf of Mexico. And yes, they've heard the latest government report that all but roughly 25% of the oil spilled into the Gulf is gone. That doesn't mean people like Luis Bolero are going to believe it. What do you think when you hear all that?
Where is it? Where did it go?
A lifelong commercial fisherman, Bolero now coordinates disaster response teams for St. Bernard Parish. And his response teams are made up of fishermen who are also skeptical.
Where it went. Who picked it up? We didn't. I mean, where it went, it's still there.
The long battle to stop the leak and contain the oil is finally close to coming to an end. And we are very pleased with that.
The latest White House message from the president right down to the press secretary.
Many of the doomsday scenarios that were talked about and repeated a lot have not and will not come to fruition because of that.
Along with BP's newfound confidence that its damaged well is no longer a threat, sound like a political mop-up operation to St. Bernard Parish President Craig Tafaro.
Is it possible that people along the Gulf Coast are just so weary and so beaten up that it's difficult to believe their own eyes?
No, I don't think so, because we believe what we see, and that's why we continue to have some concern.
So Tafaro's staff still goes out every day to capture images of the oil still rolling into his parish, in part to convince BP its cleanup operations are sorely needed.
If BP says, well, guys, we don't need you anymore,
that puts us in a position of having an entire part of our community in no man's land.
No man's land because commercial fishermen could end up stuck with no cleanup work and no markets for their seafood. It's no wonder Luis Bolero wears the fisherman's prayer around his neck.
Continue to give us hope and courage to face the challenge that lie ahead, reminding us always that you are by our side. Amen.